Hey everybody, and welcome to something very, very special. We are going to take a look and explore a yet to be released game called Kingdom Come Deliverance. What is this game, you ask? It is a lot. It promises to be a very an open world medieval war simulator with a lot of RPG and strategic elements. Currently, if you go to the site, you can pledge some money to support it, and if you pledge $45 or more, you get access to this alpha. But if you want to wait until it arrives on Steam, that will be later this year when it goes into beta, and then it will be in Steam Early Access. This alpha really is not much more than a technical alpha. There's not going to be a whole lot of action. There are two quests available, or 2 or 3 quests available, one involving archery and the other involving alchemy, but it's really to show you kind of the world and what is yet to come. Furtherly, huge shout out to my buddy Fro for actually giving me a heads up about this game. I never heard of it, and he sent me the trailer and he sent me information about this game, and it just blew me away. This is the game that people who love Mount & Blade or open world RPGs like Skyrim or The Witcher, this is what we want, people. Now, like I said, it's still an alpha, and the world now is actually pretty small. But let's explore. So, this is a medieval game, so there will be no fantasy stuff going on. Now, I am actually able to run this game with all settings on very high, which is a absolute treat. Then again, the world now is pretty small, so in the future, of course, when they add more, that might change, but it's just gorgeous with how much foliage there is to be seen. It is just gorgeous to look at. So before we go into do any of the quests, let's just explore the world. Let's explore and let's see what's going on. So this game runs on the CryEngine 3. Same engine that also Star Citizen will run on, and it's actually one of my favorite engines, though I remember I was more of a fan of the original CryEngine 2, because Crysis 1 looks to me prettier than Crysis 2. But as you can see, texture-wise and everything, this game just looks gorgeous. And I'm wondering if this might be the prettiest game I've ever seen. If we go here, there's a nice fisherman fishing for some stuff. This nice secluded creek. If you look down here, there's chickens. And this just looks photorealistic in terms of lighting and everything. It's just gorgeous. The water looks incredible. And like I said, there will be some interaction, there will be some quests, but let's just explore. Let's show you guys what's going on. So this is now version 0.2, and every 2 or 3 months they will add some more, and they will update the version. So this is what's going to happen with this series. It's not really a Let's Play series like the others, but I'm just going to do an update video or two when a new update arrives and show you guys what's going on. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, excuse me. Oh, let me get out of your way. So you can enter people's houses. Currently, all the houses have the exact same layout, but that is okay. That's not a problem yet. Now, like I said, this is a game that really Mount & Blade players want, and that's because the combat system reminds me a lot of Mount & Blade. Now, there will be more possibilities here than in Mount & Blade, but where Mount & Blade tries to create a system where, for example, you need to block in certain areas, like block high, block low, block middle, or you can swing high, swing low, swing to the side. That's also what this game is going to try and provide. It's also going to have epic sieges. As you can see, that's physics. which is pretty damn cool. And also one thing, of course, is that the NPCs have daily routines. So during the day or during the morning, they will wake up and they will plow the land. Sometimes they will take a break to wash themselves or have some dinner or have a drink. And we can pick some food up. We cannot do anything with it yet, though, I think. And of course, when it becomes night, they will stop working. They will go to bed. Currently, there are no beds, so they will actually sleep on benches, but it's alright. As you can see, if you go here, it's pretty much the same layout. This area here is a little different. A little shack here. Oh, God. A little nice lag spike there. Now, as I said, it's going to be a big open world eventually, where you can travel just like Skyrim. And how I can make the comparison with Mount & Blade is in Mount & Blade you have the big overhead map, as if it was Rome Total War. But here you actually need to physically go to other places. Now, as I said, the world's pretty small, so there's an invisible wall here. Wherever there are fences like this, that pretty much shows you, okay, you cannot go any further. But we can, if we want, just jump over this fence. Go here. Oh, just the water and the lighting is so... It's so pretty. It's really... like I said, it might be the most beautiful game I've ever seen. And do not worry if you're not able to play this with all high... You can really tweak the settings to the point where really old PCs can run it. I will show you some of it currently. When all the graphic system's down to the minimum, you will have a lot of pop-in, but at least you can still experience the game. But you have to realize that eventually you will be able to go to places and then go to castles on horseback and etc. There will be a reputation system, so things that you do in this world do actually matter. I know that a lot of people... I myself... Oh, look at all the sheep. So cute. I myself am a big fan of the Elder Scrolls series. And like I said, I do want to draw more of a comparison with a Mount & Blade than a Skyrim. Skyrim is, of course, also more fantasy-based, right? This is going for that medieval vibe. But, I think we need this guy for the bow quest. I think. But we'll come to that later. Here you can see some targets. I can actually show you in the help. Here you have version 0.2 lists, so graphics performance test, NPC daily routines test, a quest with a lot of dialogues and alchemy minigame, archery with small RPG progress, and other hidden stuff. I'm not too sure what the other hidden stuff is. If it's mentioning worthwhile, I will do a separate video on it. Let's talk to the guy. Actually, well, I cannot actually talk to this dude, or can I? Ah, yeah. So there's no voice acting yet, of course. But I will do the... You will have choices, things... Then welcome to our little village. I'll skip to this. Let's see. Any news? Any news around? These are hard times. Humans are raiding our countryside. The King Sigismund, rather than fighting the bandits, is leading them. So many thieves and mean men about here lately. Okay. About the village. What can you tell me about this little village? Well, what can I tell you? Samopesh is small, but we love to live here. There aren't many people around, but they're all nice and honest. And then you can end dialogue. Now this game is already funded, so it will come out. You don't have to worry about that. This is an early access that won't be made. This game is over 2.5 million. I think it's pounds, so it's like 3 million euros or something in terms of how much it's being funded. So it will definitely come out, but they will take their time, and I think that's pretty good. With the money, they actually said that they will be able to hire some more talented voice actors as well. That's pretty cool. We can actually look in this house, but like I said, they're mostly all the same. Oh no, actually, this one has here cooking stuff. Okay, my apologies. Oh, I cannot actually go in here. Oh, this is the archer. As you can see, this alpha still a little bit buggy with that. He glitches through, but hey, why don't we talk to him? The shooting. Hello, sir. Do you happen to be a local master of bows? Indeed I am. However, if you are in the mood for some shooting, well, I'm not at work right now. Oh, excuse me. Come later to my archery range near the wood. Thank you, I will. So this is kind of interesting. So, without even noticing it, we kind of bumped into this daily routine. So, you know, he's on lunch break right now. And so, we cannot... let's talk to... Hello? Hello? Can I talk to you? No. Hey, don't slam the door in my face. What are you doing? Also, one reason, of course, why I'm saying Mountain Blade is this is CryEngine, and I am pretty sure that the creators will support mod support eventually. CryEngine is, of course, also very easy to mod. And could you just imagine, people, having this engine, having the opportunity to work with all these tools and create the mods that we have in Mountain Blade right now, where instead of an overhead map, you can just explore a massive world. Think Star Wars. That might be a little difficult because you need to like travel from planet to planet, so there might be some airspace involved, so that might be a little difficult. But what about ancient Japan? You know, explore Japan on horseback as a samurai from village to village. Kind of like the way of the samurai games were meant to be. How about Lord of the Rings? You know, recreate Middle Earth. You know, experience the journey that Frodo and Sam did in real time, you know. I mean, these worlds are going to be huge. Hello. I want to shop. Hello, young master. What is your wish? I'd like to buy something. This is pretty cool. I actually never bought anything. So here you can see reputation 90, discounts 0%. Oh yeah, but yeah, so to come back to that whole Skyrim thing, so some people, I know, for example, a big YouTuber, Total Biscuit, doesn't like Skyrim because the things that you do in the world don't really matter. Like, you kill the dragon, and still if you come to a village, you need to, like, do a quest where you need to collect berries, even though you're, like, the Dragon Slayer. Whatever. I, myself, adore the Elder Scrolls games, and I think it's more about exploration and exploring the world than really having an impact on it. But here, you will have that more, where I guess if you will, I don't know, kill a few of these people, you can right now, but you know, they might shun you out of the village, and you will not be able to do any quests here anymore. Though that is actually also in Skyrim. You can see that the lighting is very impressive. And you can see, I said that the world is pretty small, but it's still pretty open, or pretty big. Like, we started out on that hill, and we came across here. And there was still a forest area that we need to explore, and then we're pretty much done. Now this here, this is the only thing that's a little bit low res in terms of textures. It's not very important, but I did notice it, where everything is so high res. One thing that's pretty cool, it's about to, you know, sunset is about to happen, and during the night there will be like fireflies everywhere, and it's really atmospheric. But I do suggest that we now actually move towards the forest, because what's very interesting about the game is that when it becomes dark, it becomes so dark that exploring things like the forest is almost undoable because there's no light. I do really like that. It creates this new gameplay mechanic where if you're on a travel, or if you're on a journey, you're traveling through the world, you know, you really have to stop and think, should I... Look at this, people. Oh, got some lag. Oh. Now I can already tell you this is where we're going to do the alchemy. Sorry, alchemy. I haven't done it yet. The quests, I do have to say this. So I explored the world a lot by myself, so I know where everything is. But in terms of the quest, I haven't done anything yet, so that is going to be blind. I mean, just admire this for a moment here. Isn't this amazing? This is insane. And this is pretty much it, people, in terms of the world. Like I said, we're going to do the quests now. I wanted to start with the first episode to show you kind of what there is, a graphical thing. The graphical performance. Gorgeous rippling effect, as you can see as well. But just the lighting is so impressive. I don't know, it's gorgeous. And it's very atmospheric at night too, because everybody will have lanterns and stuff. People will go to their homes. And we can actually take our time and now actually start one of the quests, the alchemy one, or it's talk to this guy. God be with you, farmer. What happened? You don't look well. What do you want here? Who let you in? Aren't you that minion of Radsig's? In a manner of speaking. Sorry for barging in. Well, I don't usually talk to vagrants, but I have to lie in my bed for days and suffer like Lazarus. You want to know what happened to me? I was poisoned. That's what. God almighty, why? Why? Because that filthy harlot feeds people pig swill and gives them pig piss instead of beer. Who? Oh, shit. That... Okay. From Beer and Grill. Couldn't it be something else? Did you eat anything anywhere else? Indeed it could not. It tasted funny when I was eating it. And anyway, everyone knows what kind of witch she is. Who is this Mariana anyway? Surely you must know her. She has a tavern on the green. She pulls nasty beer, cooks rotten meat, and what's more, she's a harlot who parades herself in front of men and does who knows what with them when decent folk are long gone to sleep. If she's as bad as all that, then someone should do something about her, shouldn't they? My words exactly. Do you think I didn't tell the bailiff? And what do you think he said? Have you lost your balls, Jerry? He probably got something going on with her. But while we're on the subject, my lad, how would you like to earn a little extra money? There's never money enough. My thoughts exactly, dude. Supposing you find out how that slut poisoned me and bring the evidence to the bailiff. I pay handsomely for it, especially if you help me get rid of these diabolical runs. No time for this shit. So, again, it's going for this very realistic medieval setting, right? No fantasy. So it's also very, I don't know, profound with the language. I'll help you. I'll try to figure out who poisoned you and get some medicine. I would like to ask some more questions, though. Great, lad. Let's give that whore foot 4. I need to ask a few questions. Go ahead and ask. When did it happen? When exactly did it happen? Last Saturday evening. It spoiled the whole day for me. Sunday, and now I'm lying here and my work is piling up. Any witnesses? Was there someone else there with you? Of course there was. Talbot the fisherman was with me. You can ask him about it. Okay. How bad is it?